Well, I remember the first time very well because, like I said, I went to Zaria. And I remember that day, they called, we were about 20 of us at the time, but just 3 girls, or 4 ladies. So we were called and we were told, oh, this is going to be your first time on the plane. And you have to, you know, sit in the cockpit and do all of that. We had instructors, obviously, so it was myself and my instructor and one person behind me. I remember it was a boy sitting behind. So I remember us taxiing, and he showed us how to taxi and do all of that, take the aircraft to the runway. And he said, okay, it's time for takeoff. I remember being so excited that I was so excited. I started laughing. I literally started laughing. And then my instructor had to pause, and he said, is everything okay? Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing?
And I said, no, I'm just so excited. And he said, most people usually cry.
Yes.
At this point. But you're laughing. And I said, well, sometimes I think when I'm nervous,
You laugh.
I laugh a lot. So, but this point in time, it's more about excitement. And then he said, okay, get ready. So we took off. And the boy that was sitting behind me said, he told everyone to go with a paper bag because most times people throw up.
You get nauseous.
Yes, you get nauseous. So we took off, and the boy seated behind me, David, he said, David Sung, he said, oh my God, I'm going to throw up. And then he literally started throwing up. So my instructor kept looking at me, waiting for me to throw up. And I was just looking around. I was looking here, looking there. And he said, what kind of person are you? And I said, I'm just excited. I've been excited to be a pilot since I was 6.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think I want to throw up on my first flight.